Hey guys, Darren here. Have you heard the funny story about the teacher in Utah who gave her kids an assignment? The assignment was to eat bugs to see what it was like because of the polluting climate change. Holy cow. It was a middle school in Utah. You heard about that one? Probably not real high on the list of stuff that they're going to talk to you about. More to come. Okay, guys, now we're back. This story was off of Fox News this morning, and the teacher was a teacher at the middle school there in Utah, and I'll include a link or a picture. And she was going to do this to talk to her students about the dangerous effects of cattle on the climate and in relation to climate change. Obviously, blah, 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 blah. Holy cow. Now, here's the thing. The lady that I will post some stuff on, she is not the person that did this. She is the principal. She is her boss. And I was actually kind of annoyed when I looked at this, and I thought, how deep can I go? Oh, I went real deep. I got address, phone number, and all that stuff. I'm not going to post any of that stuff because that's not what I'm here for. And if some people are saying, well, you're not right, that's not right. My email address is mayhemcountryliving@gmail.com. I live in Central Alabama. You can research it and look it up. Most everybody knows me or has come by my house and had biscuit and gravy. So, there you go. So, I don't care. But, holy cow. And now here's the thing. They're talking about all these, eating all these mealworms. And that's what it was. It was mealworms. The assignment was to eat a bunch of mealworms and, stuff like that. And this is what other countries do, and this is what you need to do to save us from the cow farts. Kind of extreme. Kick in the butt. If you have a sensitivity to shellfish, and it says this, go buy a bunch of mealworms for your chickens, because I was a sponsor for GrubTerra, or I'm still a sponsor for GrubTerra for a while, and if you don't want to eat them, people don't want to eat them because you might have a sensitivity, and which can lead to an anaphylactic reaction, and that ain't good. She ain't good. The lady that I was mentioning was principal of the woman. Now, having grown up here in Deep South, my mother is, or was, she is retired now. She was very high up in Board of Education, and master's degree in special education because of how much it touched, because of how much my son's handicap touched her. So she went further and got a master's in special education and did a whole lot for the state of Alabama. My mother, I asked her, I talked to her about this. I said, Mom, what do you think? She said, Mom's a early 70s Christian lady, and she says, oh my goodness, Darren, I would have to pray for that lady because the thing she's doing is not right. That is powerful. That is very sweet for an old lady to do that. But it was incredible when I saw that they are promoting this. And again, the principal does not know exactly what's going on. The teachers have to submit a curriculum, and they're actually supposed to follow a state curriculum. And since this is Utah, I figured they would be, a lot more white bread and do more, Mormon-ish curriculum. That was not the case, though. Holy cow. So that leads you to think, well, what the heck, guys? It's very sobering and significant. And this goes back to something that I had mentioned before. I haven't really done a whole episode or a whole video on this. If you have children in public education, which is government school, if you have children in government schooling, get them out. If the Rona has taught us anything, it is that mom and dad can teach their childrens very well indeed. You do not need a master's degree to teach 7th grade whatever. You know what you need to teach 7th grade English? You need an 8th grade English education. So this is going to piss off a lot of people. Teachers in the government schools are not heroes with capes. They're not. If you have children in these public school systems and these educational systems, get your children out. Consider Excellus, which is a wonderful program, and it is not religious based. I grew up and I was in a ACE system, which was an accelerated Christian education, as well as a Becca system. And I did very well. And then I finished up in public education, and it was wonderful. I got stabbed twice while I was in public school with pencils. I can do a whole story on that. It was incredible. And I stabbed them back. So this is the kind of stuff I want you guys to look at, because they tell you this crap and they feed you this crap, and it's like they put salt and sugar and butter on it because, oh, well, maybe it'll taste better when they feed you all the crap. No, not really. It still lies. If you have your kids in a government school system, it's not public education. Try to go inside and see what they're doing. You can't. If you have your children in a government school, public education system, get them out. Homeschool. You don't have to, I don't guess. And if you don't give a shit about your kids, I guess just leave them in the public school. You'll have a bunch of little socialists when you get out. But that's me. I'm actually trying to loosen up. I've got something with some rusty screws, and I'm trying to lubricate it and work it out while I'm talking to you guys. But it was just amazing and laughable, and then it actually became offensive because These people are serious about this. I don't know. I have grandkids in our public school system because my son and daughter-in-law won't. They let's not even talk about it. Guys, I appreciate you coming by. I appreciate you hanging out. I hope you guys are doing okay. Don't let your kids eat bugs intentionally, unintentionally. Anybody that tries to get your kids to eat bugs, you can always run a backhoe really cheap. Take care of your people.